This video covers key strategies for answering different question types related to migration for Edexcel History Paper 1. Section A is focused around Notting Hill, and there are 16 very achievable marks available here. You begin with two simple 2-mark describe questions, which will only require you to write 2 sentences for each. You can see an example answer for the question to describe a feature for the Portobello Road Market. For an 8-mark source utility question, remember COPE, content, own knowledge, provenance, and evaluation. You must discuss the usefulness of both sources, based on their content and provenance, supported by your own knowledge. In a 4-mark source follow-up, include a quote from the source, form a question related to the topic, suggest a specific source to answer it, and explain how that source would help answer it. Most people fall at giving a source, so be specific. For 4-mark similarity or difference question, clearly identify the comparison point and provide specific historical evidence for both topics. For example, state one similarity or difference between A and B was, and then support it with evidence for both periods. Remember to use specific evidence. The 12 markers appear on paper 1, 2, and 3, so by now you should have a strong understanding of the requirements. You will be given 2 stimulus points, which you can use, but will need to make sure you have a 3rd point of your own to get above 8 marks. Use Peel structure or point, evidence, explain, and link to structure your 3 paragraphs in your answer. A 16-mark question is make or break for an exam paper like this, especially because it is also possible to get 4 extra marks for spelling, punctuation, and grammar. It will always give you a statement and ask you to say how far you agree with it, so you must do exactly that. You will mostly find yourself either mostly or partially agreeing with the statement and again should use Peel structure. You will need an introduction to introduce your judgment and discussion points, and will need a conclusion to come back to your overall judgment. It is important to feed your judgment into your answer at the end of every paragraph to hit top levels.